I'm super excited to bring this challenge to you. It's called the Becoming Challenge because here you are as a soulful woman. You're becoming the woman who never has to ask permission from a paycheck ever again. And there's a lot of us women who are over the age of 45 and we want to learn valuable. Phew. Of course, that would happen. We want to learn new skills and it's a completely different time now. So, what I want to do is, I want to show you exactly how you can create your own digital product. I want you to be able to have the superpower of being able to create it with two things. One is you're going to be able to create this from your heart center, which is powerful. You have something in there that you can give, that you can be of service to others for. I am sure that as we kind of deep dive into this, you're going to find exactly what's also been laying on your heart. Just like me doing this becoming challenge and becoming that woman who never has to ask permission from a paycheck again, there's going to be something within you that you've always wanted to share. And maybe you already even know what it is, which is great. Number two, we're going to learn the very basics in this challenge on how to use AI. I personally love Claude for AI. I've done a lot with ChatGPT now, I've done a lot with Claude. And Claude just is a little bit more powerful, meaning that you can do so many more things with it. And no, I don't get an affiliate with Claude. So this is not anything to do with an affiliate at all. But it's about you, it's about what you can actually create and how you can do that very simply and honestly, really quickly. Okay. So this challenge was made for you. It was made for people who wanted to kind of learn a new skill with AI, but they also really just wanted to do this from their heart center. So you have something there that's living inside you, and I'm completely convinced because I know when I sat to do this, I didn't even realize where I wanted to start, but I had already had experience with some things, and I'll share that with you too. So you've never known how to get it out. I mean, of course. And this challenge is going to be your bridge on exactly how to do that. By the way, my name is Hope, and my background was in massage and body work as an instructor. And I left that world after 14 years in 2018. I actually sold my business and I wrote a book called Touch Talks because I wanted to share with my students how to grow their business. And ironically, which is what brings us to today, ironically, I would teach them how to have a massage and bodywork business with ongoing memberships. That's right. So even back before it was super popular, we were talking about how to have recurring income. How is it that you do that in a service based business? And that's exactly what I taught them. And so when I was introduced to the digital world, and this was back in not too long ago. It was back in 2025 when I really started to get into it. It's amazing to me that the digital world first blew my mind for a few reasons. And it should blow your mind because people want to learn what you know. And here's the other thing, back in the day, we would take a workshop, we would pay for the flight, and comment below if you have done this. We would pay for the flight, we'd pay for the hotel, we'd pay for the trainer to train us so that we could get these powerful experiences online and learn these transformational new skills. But you, my friend, can also do the same thing. And here is the biggest part. By 2027, what is going to be living inside the digital marketing world is going to grow to be in the billions of dollars. By 2030, it's going to be in the trillions of dollars. So if you're a woman who's soulful, who wants to have a product, a digital marketing product out there in the world, something you've created yourself, you're in kind of the perfect time, really. All right, so we're going to do this from your heart center. You already have everything you need. You don't need anything. I don't need you to have a following. I don't need you to have a special skill right now. I don't need you to do anything. I don't need you to even have an idea at this point. Is that fair? We're going to really start from scratch. And what I did was I created what's called a heart map, and you're going to get a worksheet that goes along with this, and you're going to be able to follow your worksheet with it. So that is super cool because it's going to deep dive within you a little bit. So you're not going to be a blank page. It's not a business plan. It's just going to be a really fun little way to ask yourself some questions. All right, so let's dive into it a little bit and let's see what you come up with for answers, more importantly. All right, so what do people always come to you for? So people generally ask you questions. So what exactly can people, talk about for what can you talk about for 3 hours without watching the clock? So if you were talking to a small group of people, what is it that you exactly could talk to them about for several hours nonstop? This gives you a little bit of indication of what kind of passion is in your heart. Then lastly, what do you wish had existed when you were struggling? So when you are struggling with that something, what do you wish would have been presented to you? You know how we always come into something at the end and we're like, if I had only known, if I had known X, if somebody would have just taught that to me, then I could have done it completely differently and I would not have had to go through so much struggle. That, my friends, is where you really want to kind of get into. And I love this for you. And this should be really fun because you're going to be able to unearth so many things that are in you. And this is just the beginning of what we're going to create together. All right. So I'm going to introduce you to Claude, who's our AI partner. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a free account with Claude, which is great. You can always upgrade later if you want to. Like I said, I don't have an affiliate on Claude, but I have used both of them. And I also use another one called Magnific, but I'll share that with you in a different training. So Claude definitely has some features like presentations and many different things that you'll like later on as you start to get a little better and a little better with this. But for now, you know what we want to learn today, right now? We want to learn how to start prompting. So when you create a prompt with Claude, you want to ignite it, or I should say, you want to empower Claude to know a little bit about you. And I know you're like, oh, it's so scary. This whole thing with AI is scary. But let me tell you this, and I think this is so important, so important. We're at a pivotal place where AI as a tool, yes, it is so powerful for us to use. But the more AI is coming in hot, and it's coming in super hot, my friend, people want to even more so have experiences with real people. They're going to be confused about what's real online and what's not real online. So nothing is more important than you tapping into something inside yourself. And this is where your superpower is and where people will be attracted to come to you for that information. And that is powerful. All right, so let's take a look. We're going to go to Claude. I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you how to open an account because I think that part is really, really easy. You can simply go there. But it does help you find your own words, and it is available to you every morning. I'll talk about the morning thing. That's the thing that I do, and I'm dying to share it with you. And then you can make it uniquely you. And that part is important because we don't want to create things that are inauthentic to us. We want to put our own vision into it, and even the way that we would speak, I think is really important that we put that into it as well. And you'll get better and better at it. I promise you. All right, so let's go over to Claude here. All right, so we're going to start with, I'm going to introduce you to Claude. Now, I just have my account up here. So I decided to create a folder, and you can create folders right over here. It says projects. I should say projects. They don't call it a folder on Claude. My bad. You can create projects. I wanted to create this project, and I really asked it to just start from scratch, not knowing anything about me. So hopefully that works, because I'm going to be a little bit on the fly with this today. So forgive me if it doesn't work out perfectly, but it certainly will for you, that I am sure. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to our worksheet that you're going to get as well. And we're going to go to the first question, like, what do people always come to you for? And I'm going to make this up on the fly because I don't know you and I'm not sure what you're going to come up with. So let's do that. And I'm going to paste this into Claude. Promise. What do people always come to you for? And people, okay, so I'm going to tell it that I also am interested. I'm interested in creating my first ever digital product as a complete beginner and need fresh ideas. I am not a business, nor do I have a brand. Okay. I'm just going to type that in. I'm just doing this on the fly, guys. What do people always come to you for? People come to me for. So let's say people come to you for, you have the best bread recipes. Oops, you have the best bread recipes that no one can even come close to. Or people also come to me because I have an amazing, or I shouldn't say amazing, I have a routine of fitness that I do every day, and I can do every day right at home. So these are just a couple ideas. Okay, so I'm just getting started. I'm gonna do that. And then let's go back to the second question. What could you talk about for 3 hours without? Okay, that's fine. I could talk about. So that's our next question. We're gonna paste it in. What could you talk about? Okay. I love telling people about my bread creations. I also love talking about how my grandkids do this with me. It is a highlight for me. Okay, so we're really being basic here, and having a ton of fun. Okay, so what do you wish you had existed before your struggle? Okay, well, this one might be harder for me. Okay, so we're gonna go here. What do you wish had been created for you before you struggle? Oh gosh. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna say, we're gonna go back to the fitness routine. I wish after years at the gym, someone would have told me that there were only 5 exercises I needed daily, and you can do them from home instead of spending all that money, and you can do them at home. And I really am strongly believe that women who are like over 45 or 50 should know this simplicity. Okay. And now we're going to just see what Claude comes up with. Okay. Okay. And Claude is always very nice to us. Um, so we're going to let it think for a minute. Okay. Let's just do that. And you and and we won't go over all of these together today because I want to make this a short training, but I just want to give you a really good idea of what it's like. So, how to talk to Claude, and you'll be able to go through this and have it show you that, it can be more like you. And I want you to know that it can be created to be more like you. And see, I am a woman over a certain age. Here's my background from your heart map, which you're going to do inside your worksheet. Okay. And we can prompt it to do this. That is also very important. So I love Claude because there's nothing, like it says, there's absolutely nothing to install. We can create this prompt right here just by copying and pasting it, which is the one I almost should have started with. That's okay. Okay. It's already giving us so many product opportunities. Grandma's Bread Bible. Oh, come on. A digital recipe guide, your best bread recipes written up beautifully. I mean, even though we're going to talk a little bit tomorrow about how you can price point your digital product, that'd still be like a great Christmas gift. Can you imagine that? It could be a PDF. It can create it as a guide, a beginner friendly how to make it. Here's another idea: the Strong and Nourished, a wellness bundle. Start with one, then grow into the other. Many people who love home fitness also love wholesome baking. Your two passions together could become a unique lifestyle. Oh, what a great idea. You can ask it to help you build the fitness guide. Here's why the fitness guide is your strongest starting point specifically. Your audience is crystal clear. It's women over 45. They want exercise at home. It's a real searchable, underserved group. Wow. That specifically is actually your biggest advantage as a first timer. So it's giving you hints as to where to kind of begin. The bread guide is not far behind. The grandkids angle gives it warmth and a story, and it makes it stand out from every other recipe book out there. Okay, see how these ideas can come along? Okay, let me go back to here. Now I'm going to go back to my copy and paste, and I still want to put this in. Hopefully I don't, oops, I can paste. Let's do it. All right. So I am a woman over a certain age. Okay. Let's just say I happen to be over 50, far over 50. Don't tell anyone. My background is, so you're going to plan your background. You're going to say, what your background is. Like, for example, my background is in massage body work. I'm not going to do that here because I don't want to confuse it. But let's say that your background is where I'm going to place this person as a gym enthusiast. Spent years at the gym. And I want to create a simple digital product. My topic idea is, I'm going to keep the same topic idea, but you can explore this much further. You can go much further with this. My topic idea is to serve other women who are over 50 to have a fitness routine done in 20 minutes with 5 only exercises. Please ask me 3 questions one at a time to help me find the most valuable thing that I could teach. So this will literally start to break down for you where now you're engaging with Claude. And you can even ask it how to prompt. And this is a golden nugget for you, okay? So you can ask it exactly how to prompt. If you have a little bit of understanding as far as what you want to say, you can say, how do I prompt Claude to do X? And it'll give you the prompt. So I could say, here's your golden nugget. how do I prompt you to help me with 5 angles? So I want 5 different angles that I could teach from. And now insert yourself. I am passionate about this topic of fitness. And I could add so much value. So I can add so much value, but let's also say you want to add a little personality in it. Now, instead of saying you want what I would do in this case is I would say, I do not want a polished, perfect product. My voice is more gritty, and soulful. And soulful at the same time. I am more of a in your face type person to inspire you. Okay, so give it a little bit of your voice. This is a little golden nugget I wasn't planning on adding, but I want you to know that, okay? So now it's going to tell you, okay, so say something like this. Give me 5 teaching angles. And it'll literally be like, here you go. Here's your prompt. Or even simpler, option 1, just do it for me. Okay, so give me 5 teaching angles. It gave you the prompt. All you got to do now is literally copy and paste it. Can you get how much fun this is? I mean, this is a blast. Such a blast. So while we're doing that, okay, I'm going to come right back to it. That gives you a really good idea about how to get into Claude. So from your answers, you can get 2 to 5 product layouts, which we're going to do. What do we want to, oops. So do we want to have a workbook? Do we want to have a mini course? There are many different ideas for us out there, and we are going to also prompt it for that. So your product idea is born from your story. Born on everything I've just shared, give me 2 to 5 simple digital product ideas, which I kind of just did. So I don't really have to copy and paste this. So 2 to 5 simple digital product ideas. And actually, I didn't say digital product ideas. I kind of should have said that. But give me 5 teaching angles. Then we can do, now give me product ideas. The lie that was wasted for years, 20 minutes or it didn't happen. You didn't have time to waste, neither do I. So we're done in 20 minutes and your body won't know the difference. Yes, that's fantastic. Your body after 50, it's not broken. Everyone told me to slow down after 50. I told them to get out of my way. 5 is enough. Stop adding more. 5 exercises. That's it. I'm not giving you 10. No gym, no excuses, no apologies. Love this stuff. This is amazing. All right, so maybe we'll just do this one last prompt for the fun of it. Okay, so now we're going to ask it, basically, what kind of product ideas can I create? Based on everything I just shared, give me 2 to 5 simple digital product ideas. Okay, so now we'll do this and see what it comes up with. You guys, this is so much fun. And this is just something we just created out of the blue. You know what I mean? So can you imagine being able to do this? Oops. Okay. Okay, so this is what it gave us: a 20-minute fix, a 7-day starter, a free or low-cost challenge, the daily non-negotiable, a printable habit tracker. Ooh, that's good. Watch me do it, a short video if you feel comfortable. The Strong After 50 bundle guide.